Look here, y'all. Coach Prime. Man, that man already coming through. Colorado. Y'all already know Colorado got to pay up, y'all. Colorado got to pay up. This got to be the biggest contract in Colorado history. Because, hey, the money is sky high now. And the money that he about to get, we know ain't never been given out to nobody at Colorado. So Coach Prime, we got to start the conversation around 10. So 10, I'm start that thing around 10 and then figure out what you gonna do from there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Could it be? Could it be 15 mil? Then on top of that, again, I tell y'all day in and day out, you got to tighten up. Rob Livingston, he is a big time piece. And you got to give George Hilo. He is a big time piece. You got to pay up, because if you don't pay up, listen, it's game time. Then that NIL money. Everybody that really, now other than Arizona State, they probably paid up something too, but everybody else that was in the mix, they were kind of issuing out that cash. So we do got to have like a ballpark, because I know Coach Prime them got it. I know Coach Prime probably got all the numbers. And they done seen everything them Big Ten schools gave out, everything the SEC gave out, and we got to be somewhere in the mix. Now, we ain't got to be number one. Like, you ain't got to be number one, but you need to be up there. You need to be somewhere in the mix of, let's say, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan. You ain't in the top 5, that's cool, but you better be in the top 10 where you can work your magic because you the unicorn, but you could also have that cash where you could give it to them. Because that's what it's going to come down to, y'all. You could try to get around that, but, man, if we got to do fundraising, if whatever we need to do, they got to do it. At the end of the day, you can't get nowhere without it. Got to get paid. Rob Livingston got to get paid. George Hilo got, and I know y'all probably saying why I'm saying them two. It's just because they like that. Not saying nobody else on the squad like that. They like that. They like, you got to have something to hold them. You got to have something to hold them. So if you ain't got nothing to hold them, then that's throwing you off. So, can you hold them with that money? Can you give them 1.5? That's probably extra 700,000. And I don't think Pat Shermer will leave, but give him a bump too. But Rob Livingston, you trying to hold on to Rob. You trying to hold on to George Hilo. Pay up. Pay up. So now we paying them good. So now when they hear that talk, hey, this is what we'll pay you. But we already seeing good. You got to beat that. Because George Hilo and Rob Livingston, we take off this season, which it feel like we will. We take off this season, it's a wrap, y'all. We take off and play ball the way we want to play. K-Salt out there doing his thing, the defense shutting it down. Imagine the defense being top 5 in the nation in everything. If they top 5 in the nation in everything, y'all don't think them boys coming up? Like, that's. So start my conversation at 10 mil, start my coordinators at $1 million, and at least bring my position coaches, at least bring them over 500,000 if they ain't there yet. And if they already over 500,000, can you get them an extra 100,000 or 200,000? Can you get them extra? But make sure you got my NIL money. So I'm assuming prime contract gonna be in between 10 to 15. I know 15 a lot. You go at 10 to 14, but I'm gonna say 10 to 15. because Kentucky coach getting 9. I think Mike Norvell getting 9 or 10. Yeah, Mike Norvell went 13-0, but he came back and got his face tore off. Prime ain't letting that happen. I don't know how Mike Norvell let that happen to him, but nah, we ain't doing that at Colorado. And Colorado already know this is the greatest 2-year era they have ever been in. As far as, now, yeah, they don't want a chip, so we can't say the chip part. But as far as you got the Heisman, you got 13 games on TV. You got all the games on the TV last year. It's going to be all on TV this year because you got nail biters. K-State, Arizona State, Iowa State, BYU. That's the 4 top dogs. That's with us. That's basically the top dogs. Then you got, yeah, I know you got your Texas Tech over there, but we ain't playing them. You got TCU. They going to be ready. Houston. They going to be ready. West Virginia, Rich Rod. Oh, man. Ready to do his thing. So, if these coaches getting paid, if they getting paid like that, if you have Kentucky coach, and I'm just put it at Kentucky, Mark Stoops, yes, he has been winning. Yes, he has changed the culture at Kentucky. But you get Coach Prime in the SEC and watch what we do. Because you already know they going to have NIL money. They going to have contract money, TV money. Coach Prime lighted up in the SEC. But okay, we ain't at in the SEC. So if that's the case, we jumping over we jumping over his head. $9 million, that's easy. They got to give us more than 9. So conversation starting at 10, and I'm listening. 10? Okay. And I think it's taking this long, y'all, because I think they ironing out stuff. I think they ironing out every little detail of what his contract gonna be, or what the coach's contract gonna be, and what the NIL money gonna be. Just ironing it out. Because I know for a fact, all they really care about is that green. Prime is green to them. He looks green. He is a money-making machine. So are you going to stop your money-making machine? Nah. You're going to issue out that money and then raise the prices. So ticket prices may go up. The suites may go up. Parking lot prices may go up. Eating at the stadium may go up. Like, they're going to get their money back. They going to get their money back now. They going to get their money back. But the fact that Coach Prime at the bare minimum should be in top 5. The first 2 I know, like I've been telling y'all, is Kirby and Dabo. Now, Ryan probably going to get paid more because he won a chip. I don't know what the Michigan coach got, but I still feel like it's more than Prime. Because somebody did put Prime at what number he was at. Prime is the 38th coach in the nation. 38th? Come on now. 38th in the nation? You can't name 38 coaches that they talk about more than Prime. You can't name 38. You really can't name one. They talk about Prime every single day. He is the most talked about coach. Then he on social media heavy, so you still talking about him. You talking about him in his tweets. You talking about him in the videos. They producing videos every day. We produce videos every day. So content popping. So his name just stay popping. Then you got the NFL. They hollering about it. So everybody talking about Prime. Hey, Nick talking about Prime. Michael Irvin them talking about Prime. Hey, everywhere you look, they talking about Prime. So, hey, pay him. So I'm assuming this contract gonna be fat. Cause ain't no way we sitting there waiting on 9 mil. We ain't waiting on just 10 mil. We got to be waiting on number one in the nation getting paid as a college head coach, or number two. And if anything, right there on number three, you got to pay him. Yeah, you got to pay him. You got to pay him. So we can't be waiting on 7 mil. Can't be waiting on 8 mil. Can't really be waiting on 9. We got to be waiting on number one in the nation or number two in the nation, and head coaches getting that cash. Got to be, y'all. Because when I think about it, the more and more I think about it, Coach Prime was good by everything that he got going. So if he feeling that good, that boy finna break the bank. Fire! I think he gonna break the bank, y'all. Y'all had somebody was talking about big bank and little bank. Well, and that was to the NIL money, I think. With recruiting. The recruiting got whoever got the most money in recruiting gonna get the better players. I think Prime about to break the bank. Like we may see the highest paid brother in college football ever. We might be going for it ever, because what Coach Prime is doing in Colorado is priceless. Priceless. So if it's priceless, you got to pay him that dream money. You got to pay him that dream money like, dog, I done set the bar. And remember, he wasn't talking about money, but he was talking about, hey, we ain't where we want to be, but we surely ain't where we used to be. So we done set the bar. Now, he been talking and doing his thing. That bar is set. I think we finna bam him. I think Prime finna bam him. If we waiting this long and they ironing out the contracts for the coaches, they ironing it out. Got that iron. I don't know if y'all iron. You know they got the steamers now, where you just blow the steam on this stuff, but they ironing out that contract. So, hey, if they ironing out that contract for everybody, y'all don't think Prime just sitting there waiting? Like, oh, when we hit them. When we hit them. I'm going to go and put Prime at number one, y'all. I think if he ain't at 1, he going to be at, maybe they share the number 1 spot. He can't be no lower than 3. Because what he's doing for Colorado they can't dream of this situation. They couldn't have dreamed that we was getting a Heisman this year. Not only a Heisman, but every award that you could think of. Not only that, a 5-star in Kamani, a 5-star in Joyce. Well, running back. You brought a 5-star in Travis Hunter. You really brought a 5-star in Shador. Then you got Kamani a 5-star, Joyce Seaton a 5-star, Juju a 5-star. So we know we get another 5-star. So if we balling like that, we bringing top-notch players to your program. Your program ain't never seen this. Never. Like, nah, Rick, y'all ain't never seen this. Everybody around, listen, I see maybe other fan bases do this, but the way this Colorado fan base is doing it, because of Prime. It ain't because of Colorado. It's because of Prime. So everybody rocking. Everybody. Y'all better pay up. Y'all better pay up. The admissions went up. Black folks coming out there wanting to hang out and ball out. They out there. Everybody raising their prices. Come on, man. Pay my dog. Does he deserve the number 1 amount paid to a head coach? I'm going to go and jump out there. I think he does. I think when they say the amount that they pay him, I think we should start at a clean 15. Bam! A clean 15 mil. I think we need a clean 15 mil every year. Because guess what? Prime ain't finna go down. You already know Juju waiting to shine. You already know big boy running backs coming because we finna tote that thing. Like we got running backs now, but they coming. Big boy wide receivers coming. Big boy lineman coming. Big boy D lineman coming. Yo, they got to pay up. They have to pay up. So this contract, I'm going for 15 million. I'm going for 15 at my lowest. At my lowest. At my, I got, okay. If you want to make me think like scary what it's going to be, I would say, okay, they'll give him 10 or 11. That's the scary side. Like, oh, he gets 10 or 11, which that's a lot, but still like 10 or 11. But I think it's going to be 15 or 13 with Kirby. Because what he's doing for Colorado, you can't take that back, man. It's not one coach they could bring in that's doing what Prime gonna do. It's not one coach. Not one. You could bring Nick Saban and he still ain't finna do what Prime did. Just the way Prime be walking and just the way he be acting, man, they know this. He green to them. They like, boy, that green money right there. He like a slot machine. Brrr, brrr, brrr. He a slot machine. You got Vegas. He brought Vegas to y'all. He brought Hollywood to y'all. He brought whatever you think it is to Colorado. And it came in lights, camera, action. So Prime got to get paid, y'all. Bare minimum, if I'm nervous and I'm spooked out, 10. But what I really think, about 15. Why? Because we setting the bar. We setting the bar. We're saying, yeah, I know Kirby got 2 of them. Yeah, Dabo got 2 of them. Yeah, Ryan Day got 1. But look here, we was 1 game away from the college football playoffs pretty much. Because we won the Big 12 championship, we did. So beat K-State, win the Big 12 championship. Then that's a possibility of the playoffs. Right there out the gate. Then you got the year before that, we could have been in a bowl game with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Out the gate. So this man did this with a player getting sacked the whole lot. Did it without a running game. Then you do it again, and you got less sacks. Still not a running game. We almost there. We almost there. He in Hall of Fame coaches. Hall of Fame now. Got your sideline filled with stars. Got the rappers there. Got the jury guy there. Got the cameras there. He elevated everything about y'all. Colorado, before we officially get to a powerhouse, he done already put them in powerhouse conversations. He done put them in powerhouse conversations already. So if they already in powerhouse conversations, everybody should. Dog, Prime. Y'all know, they around there talking. What y'all think Prime gonna get? I can see Lane Kiffin now. They done gave Prime more than me. We back to the drawing board. Raise my stuff. NFL calling me. Hello? Who this is? Jerry, you want me now? Lane talking about Jerry want him. Hey, y'all better stop playing. Prime finna be number 1, number 2, or number 3. We finna jump up that ladder. And guess what? Y'all know for a fact Prime don't want 2 or 3. 2 or 3. He want number 1. It's only right, y'all. They can increase ticket prices. They can increase the matter of fact, that's what they did when Tom Brady was in Tampa Bay. When Tom Brady was in Tampa Bay, prices was through the roof. Tom Brady brought him a Super Bowl. Almost brought him 2. Prime then basically turned y'all into the Super Bowl. You getting TV ratings. Everybody want to come holler at Colorado. Everybody want to rock with Prime. Everybody want to have him on his show. He's so well connected. He know you're inside. And y'all can't stop this, man. Prime is everything they dreamed of. It was dreams. But you still couldn't dream of that. So they wake up and they start the year 24 and they like, yeah, it's going to be a great year. They don't want to put nobody in the Heisman race. Shador and Travis Hunter said, nah, we got that. Now you're in the Heisman race. They ain't want to give us the Heisman race, but we took it. We took the Heisman. 13 televised games, sell out the stadium every home game, sell out away stadiums, and you ain't going to pay it? Come on now. The whole state benefiting off of Deion Sanders. Now you got pressure. The NFL knocking on your door for Prime. Excuse me. And you ain't finna pay him? You know they probably gonna start that boy without about 10 mil. Probably 10 mil. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Prime, what you want? Name it. Name it. Man, look here. So the contract got to end up being number 1. Because why we taking so long with it? Why we taking this long with Prime contract? And you heard him say, it's a contract on there. Real good. Well, what's real, what's real good? Number 1? Number 1? Is it number 1? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Prime finna come out and say, man, I love my AD Rick George and everybody that was involved, the president, the boosters, everybody that made this happen. Thank you. But they gonna say George Hilo probably gonna be at. I'm gonna say George Hilo money should be, on the worst case scenario, 300,000 to 500,000. But if they want to get George Hilo that cash, put him at buy. Nah, hold up. Because you can get ahead. If Rob Livingston leave, I think it would be for the NFL. So the NFL probably going to give him at least $1 million or $2 million. So we probably got to have Livingston up in what the coordinators go for in the league. That's what you got to have him for. For George Hilo, you probably going to have him at whatever a starring head coach would be like at like a group of 5. You got to pay up. So, Pat Shermer, yeah, you got to pay him, but I don't think Pat Shermer will leave. But them two, you got to pay because you just never know how that's going to happen. Then you got to have some money for that next guy. You got to have that next guy. You got to have that next guy ready. So when they leave, they off in there. So, Prime finna shock the world. This contract gonna shock them. The contract is gonna be a shocker. Cause ain't no way we taking this long to wait on 6 mil, 7 mil, 8 mil, 9 mil. We finna have this cash. Now, how we gonna do the NIL money? Now that I don't know. Now I don't know if they gonna have no 20 mil sitting there. I don't know. I don't know. Hey. I don't know. Hey. Man, look at here, look at here, look at here. Hey, you know what? You might as well call me the contract expert, baby. You might as well call me the contract expert. The contract whisperer, baby. The contract whisper. Got me spitting out here, boy. Pay that boy. The contract whisper, baby. That's who I am. AKA whisper to me about that contract, expert at it. Yeah, that's why I'm on right now, baby. On. Hey, so, yes. We finna get it. We finna get it. We finna get it, y'all. I think the cash gonna be right. I think Prime gonna get on there and just be smiling. Cause he know he got it. Jay Will, what's happening? Miss Anderson, what's good? Miss Claire, TC, this nigga Rilla, Coach Dre, what's happening? Lamont, what's good? Bless, what's happening? Matt, you say the fact that they are taking this long to pay him. If I was them, I'd be looking at them sideways. I really don't think they waiting this long. I think everything there, and they just ironing it out. It's just ironing it out. Make sure everybody, all right, this. All right, y'all got that money? Y'all got that money. I think we good. I think we gonna be good. I think it's getting ironed out, y'all. That's the only way I can see it. C. Jones, Nicole, what's good? Eric, you say Coach Prime will be fairly compensated, 10 mil minimum. Yeah, man, the starting might be at that starting amount probably at 11. Probably at 11. The starting is probably at 11. Lisa, what's good? V-Rob. K Young, you say pay Coach Prime and all the coaches. We need Livingston and the others to stay longer. You do. And the only way you gonna get them to stay longer, because I'm pretty sure Rob Livingston, like this, me assuming now. Yes, they probably coming for him this year, but maybe not like that. They gonna, if we hit them playoffs and shine, they really coming for him. Now we hit the championship game. Oh, they beating his dough down. So playoffs, they coming for him. Deep in the playoffs, they coming the more. Championship game, you getting signed. Championship game, you getting signed. But, man, y'all, these coaches hungry now. It may not even be about the money. It might be, I want to run my own spot. So if you pay them enough, you might could keep that at bay. Like, you know what? I want to run my own spot, but I ain't got to jump out there just yet. FD, what's good? Eric, you say, good top quality, coming at least a meal, 1 point. Yeah. Because you want to give your offensive coordinators, like Texas offensive coordinator, make a meal, over a meal. Lady C, you say Prime deserves 20 mil. Now 20 mil, that's just breaking the bank. That's crushing the bank. You put him at 14, 15. That's in the ballpark of what they making. Now what's gonna hurt everybody is, how does he make more than Kirby? How does he make more than Dabo and Ryan? Look what he doing and look where he at. Put them there and see what they do. They wouldn't have took, none of them would have took Colorado. None of them. Maybe Dabo. But nobody ain't taking Colorado. Nobody ain't thinking about no Colorado, man. They not thinking about them, man. TC, you say increase. Yeah, they got to pay that man up. B-Rob, pay the man. They ain't got no choice now. Hey, Coach Dre, appreciate it. Miss Beverly, you say 15 is great. That'll send a statement to the rest of the nation that we bought this prime wave and we gonna keep him here. So if y'all want to take him from us, pay up. Pay up. So I'm ready. I'm ready to see what he do. I'm ready to see where he going and well, as in how high it's gonna be. How high that pay up gonna be. Mike, what's happening? SC Sneakerhead. D God, you say write that check for prime effect. Yeah, they better. They know they ain't seen nothing like this. Everybody blowing up, they calling their phone, talking about, hey, we got your boy Prime, and we on this and we on that. Everybody celebrating. Yeah, you better pay up. You better pay up. Kylie, you better pay up. Coach Dre, you say they said they offer him 7 is the first contract, and he said, give me 5. But, I mean, put the extra 2 on the coach's money. So we good. The NIL, that new NIL. Ooh, yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready. Miss Johnson, you say can't name one coach better than him? Yeah, hey, Coach Prime right now is college football. They don't want nobody to stand on that, but he is. He is everywhere you look. They talking about Prime. Everywhere you look. You know what? Only place they could have talked about him during the halftime break about Prime, but they didn't. Cool. You say it's coming. It's about that time tomorrow. Look, I think y'all know they say something was going down today. Could it be that? Could it be that contract ready? That big old contract sitting in his face with all the money that. Look, at the end of the day, y'all, we do need NIL money to compete. So I don't want Shador and Travis paying back. I don't want to call them and say, could you loan us some money? Because if that's the case, all the coaches need to put their money in. But, hey, they don't, and nobody don't want to hear that out there. Pay them. Matter of fact, Colorado should be getting their money in order. So whatever happened, whenever Coach Prime decides to retire, you already got money ready. Like, hey, all right, we can pay you up to this if you like that. But if you keep us in this ballpark, we going to pay you good. So I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see what that thing going to say. I know it's going to be big, yo. You can't be waiting this long and it's not like that. Lisa, what's good? You say it's so the Kirby and Dabo, Dave, Norvell, Lincoln, Riley, and Shaw. Ooh, yeah. We got to jump in that mix. We show enough because once he signed a contract, so our contract need to be up there. And we got to push the envelope. We got to push the envelope. Gotta make him the highest paid coach ever. Yeah, that's what we going for. Ever. Fallout, you say Prime easily worth 15. He is, because no other coach coming here. No other coach. When Prime leave, like I'm saying, like retire or something like that, or if he was to deal, the next man up not gonna give you that Prime effect. So you better come in and find you a coach that's like that. They better be searching for the next coach and have the money to give him, because it's hard to, like Coach Prime don't say it, y'all, but Rick George know it's hard to recruit in Colorado. It is hard. That's why they ain't been nothing. That's why Colorado ain't been bought nothing. it's hard to recruit in Colorado. And what I mean by hard is you don't have no in-state talent. You might look for, you may have a lucky charm there in Christian McCaffrey, but that's because his daddy played with Denver Broncos. So you gotta hope the NFL athletes love Denver so much they stay, and then hopefully they children go to Boulder. But that's a slim chance because them boys gonna be balling and go for the big boy schools. But now that Prime at Colorado, they are a big boy school. So you got to take advantage of this. If Prime only got 3 years of coaching left in it, you better take care of all 3 years. If he got 5, you better take care of all 5. He got 7, you better take care of all 7. He got 10, you better make sure them the best 10 you done ever seen. So pay him. Get the NIL money. Pay the coaches. At the end of the day, y'all, we got to be competitive. Georgia, Texas, Oregon, they all paying their people. And they all got what they need. They got the facilities, they got the money, they got the NIL money. Why we got to be lacking? Especially what we doing. Man, Prime got everybody in the country watching us. Man, y'all better pay this man. Stop playing. Stop playing, Colorado. We know y'all finna pay. We know y'all about to pay Coach Prime. We just trying to figure out, is it going to shock everybody or it just going to be in the top 5? Top 5 still good because he at 38th right now. So if you bring him from 38th to top 5, well, that's 33 positions, 33 slots. That's pretty good too, but nah, Prime might deserve one, y'all. You might say otherwise, but the man might deserve number 1. He out there doing it. He's a game changer. 5 stars. Bringing celebrities. Bringing everything you want. So, man, yeah. I think you got to pay him. Miss Claire, you said the logic that Coach Prime is getting paid for all, yes. Yeah, they going to say that too. They going to say that too. But when you like that, you like that. When you like that, you like that. Hey, when you like that, you like that. I'm just saying, that thing is what it is. So, all I'm saying is, you going to need that NIL money, and you going to need it. Because recruits just ain't going to slide like that. Everybody talking money. Everybody talking money. Everybody talking cash. So the only way you don't care about the money as much is if this your last year and you trying to start. You trying to start and the spot wide open and they begging you. Then you might say, man, I don't care. I take it like it is. I got to come get this cash. The little bit they may be giving you. Because at the end of the day, you got to find somewhere to play. You got to find somewhere that you can go ball out at your university. Leah, you say business in the area reports profits they have never seen. That's what I'm saying. Everybody benefiting off of Prime. So why can't Prime benefit? They got to. Stamp, what's happening? They got to. Rob, you say coaches deserve their money. But the thing is, can they run the ball and keep the pressure off the quarterback? And if they can't, you still got a problem. Well, he gonna get his money, and they solving that. He gonna get the cash and solve the problem. Listen, that's what the preparation been for. 23, y'all we can't look at it like Coach had been here for matter of fact, we know year 3 finna be good. So they gonna have a run game. They gonna stop the run. The defense gonna play even better. And how you know? Because the DC coming back. All the coaches on that side pretty much coming back. Then on the offensive side, the coaches coming back. And then they promoted guys that was from within. So they was there. So everybody coming back. Now you got coming back. a quarterback that's going to make that run game look even better. Year 3 always be that year where you really get that thing rolling. So, yeah, year 3 is on. Year 3, Coach Prime is on and popping. And popping. That's going to be 10, 11, or 12 wins. 10, 11, or 12 wins right out the gate. 10, 11, or 12 wins out the gate. I ain't going for nothing less. I ain't going for nothing less. Nothing less at all. Finally, you say they will pay no lower than 10 and no higher than 11. If he take anything less than the number 1 spot, if he take anything less than the number 1 spot or the number 2 spot, some gonna come out probably saying that he did it to get more money to the NIL or to his coaches. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. It's gonna be something. Mark, what's happening? Ali, what's happening? You say, should have never agreed to that $5 million. Well, he wasn't proven. We know he was gonna be a show, but he wasn't proven. So he had to wait. He had to wait. Mike, I've been told you that. I don't know why y'all, that shouldn't even be a question no more. Shawty, what's happening? Hey, yeah. Boy, look, on college football with Colin Moore, boy, I ride out by Texas every day. I ride out by Texas at least once a day, because I think they do got a legit chance to make a roll call. Miss Kim, what's good? You say Prime definitely deserves number 1. I think he does. Like, he's doing more with Colorado than anybody you can dream of. LaShonda, what's good? You say Coach Prime generated millions of dollars. Y'all, think about all the students that they admitted in to the university, and they probably done up the pay. And most of these people probably coming from out of state. So they get paid even more. And ticket sales up. Sold out stadiums. Everybody talk, man, y'all paying me. Y'all paying me. Stop playing. Y'all paying me. Y'all paying me. Double L. You say he's going to get 12 mil. He's not going to be greedy. Now, they ain't being greedy. Pay me what I'm worth. Well, you probably can't pay me what I'm worth, but I take the number 1 spot. Man, go for the number 1 spot, Prime. Go for the number 1 spot. Make them talk. They going to talk anyways. Make them talk. Make them talk. Make them talk. Old school, what's good? You saying a very big buy? I don't know. Well, I guess he could if he ain't going nowhere. He can make that buy real big. All I said, sports media, you said position coaches at least 650. Right. And you could end up getting a head coaching job and only get that. So, yeah, I take that. I take that. All that says, sports media, you said $2 million a year for the OC and DC. If not that, at least put them at 1. Put them at $1 million. Put them boys at $1 million. If you want to do Pat, I ain't got nothing against you, but you could put Pat at maybe 8, 7, 8, 9, maybe the meal. But you got to give Rob Livingston that cash. Tina, you say they should pay. Well, you can't pay him his worth. You can't pay him his worth, but you could pay him. It's gonna be hard to pay him his worth. Jennifer, you say he's negotiating for a staff. Well, I don't know if he negotiating. Maybe them agents do all that talking. The agents do all that talking. Old school, you say 12-0. If we you say 12-0 in 2026, man, we might get a 12-0 this year. We might get a 12-0 this year. I'm just saying we might get a 12-0 this year. Yeah, so yeah, that they paying up, y'all. They paying up in the NIL money because we don't need no another statement saying Juju is paying in the NIL money. Travis Hunter has came donated to the NIL. Nah, man. Nah, it ain't going down this time. They paying up. They paying up. Like, Prime deserve it. The contract should be at worst 12. At your worst 12. I can't say at your best, but you could throw it to 14 or 15. Because as soon as he signed, Lane Kiffin gonna go ask for more money. Dabo probably gonna ask for more money. If he passed Dabo and Kirby, they ask for more money. You can see it now. Breaking news. Colorado's head coach Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, is paid $15 million a year. Kirby and Dabo gonna say, hey, Jimmy Stackson, hey, go on, tie me up. Yeah. You gonna have to put me at about 16, 17. Ain't no way he finna be close by me. Y'all might have to put me at 20. Yeah, I'm finna try to break the bank. They get that man 15 mil. They put this man in the top. Matter of fact, put Coach Prime in the top 5. At worst case scenario, you gotta have him in the top 5 or top 3. Cause now they talking. Cause that ain't never been done. We probably ain't never had a coach. Yeah, Coach Prime be the highest paid black coach in the country with this contract right here. He will be the highest paid black coach in the country, and he might be the highest paid overall coach in the country. Yo, he finna set the bar now. The bar finna get set. That bar is finna get set, boy. And I'm excited. Because I'm ready to hit JB. Man, I had to shut it down. I had a lot going on. I had to shut it down. But yeah. Oh, that thing gonna be gravy, y'all. Right now, Prime sitting back, and they just doing what they do. They gonna get everything they need. So now, when we go out here and recruit, we ain't got to worry about saying we ain't got no. Sales in comparison to years before Prime arrived, this should also be, listen, or to him, or to the NIL, like the past 2 years, y'all, sold out, packed out stadiums. I'm put it like this, if you can't even go to the game, you're gonna at least drive out there and be around it. So you gotta pay up for parking. Man. College, the game day don't come. Everybody coming. Come on now. Roy, you said, man, I get to say whatever comes to my mind. Well, hey, this is my channel. I'm going to say whatever I feel like talking about. So, no. This is all me, baby. I'm talking me. I ain't asking nothing. I'm talking me. Yeah, they got to pay up. Ain't no way around it. If we waiting this long, what we waiting for? Only thing it can be is ironing out everything, making sure that he getting his, they getting theirs, NIL getting theirs. Because that's where we at now. We can't act like NIL money not out there. You can't be like, nah, I'm the Prime effect. I'm closing my eyes and my ears. And I ain't even speaking of the NIL. I'm just the Prime effect. I'm the Prime effect. Come on, Colorado, I'm the Prime effect. Nah. He can't be doing that. So they gon' have to pay up. Cash got to get paid. And ballpark of conversation is bare minimum 10 mil. Bare minimum 10 mil. Bare minimum 10 mil out the gate. Out the gate. What do you pay the man that done changed your whole program? What do you pay the man that has given you more eyeballs on your university, more people wearing your product of Colorado, more people at the games, more people trying to see what Prime gonna do every day, whether it's they want to see him win or whether they want to see him lose. Yeah. Yeah. It's on. It's on. It's completely on. So you got to pay him. When they had that year in 2016, that 2016 year still can compete with just this year. And Prime that gave you 2 years moving the ball forward. We already know it's not finna be a drop-off. It's finna be a takeoff. So if we know this year already, we looking at bare minimum 8 wins. That's bare minimum. Like it don't go your way, bare minimum 8 wins. That's still back-to-back seasons better than anything they done seen in a long, long time. I don't even think in 2000 alone they have seen 8+ wins. I don't think they seen it. So if Prime get 9 and 8, like 9 wins last year, 8 this year, that's the bare minimum. But we looking at 10, 11, or 12. So yeah, you paying up. All about you. You say that money gonna come. Coach Prime already said when God says move, he'll move. So if they come half-stepping, we know he gone. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Because I don't think Colorado gonna come half-stepping. I think they will give everything they got. I think Colorado will try to pay him everything they have and nowhere around it. I think they'll try to pay him everything they can muster it up. And I think it's gonna be a lot. I think the bare minimum, the conversation starting at 10. Yeah, the conversations starting at 10. Right out the gate. Right out the gate. Conversation starting at 10. Regina, appreciate it. Yeah, because all that he done, packed out everybody's stadium. Everybody. You ain't never seen Colorado in the top 5 of nobody recruits until Prime got there. So you got all recruits' attention. Everybody, whether they want it or not, they have Coach Prime got their attention. Everybody want that scholarship offer from Colorado. Everybody want to say they brought me up on a visit. Now, whether they commit or don't commit, that's on them. But when you come there, you see Prime don't bring everybody. Prime don't bring everybody up there. Everybody, when they come, that batting average be good. Lord, you said Prime is a cash cow. He has generated enough to pay himself. Exactly. He done brought so much money to the school and the area and everything involved. Y'all better come with it. Coach Dre, you say that's always Prime saying you don't have to be the best as long as it's your best. Yeah, listen, they know. It's already at the end, the Coach Prime era, the Deion Sanders era. Y'all know how it ain't snowed, but like in Florida, the initial time was 1976 or 1977, and then it snowed again in 2025. If they want to see one of them gaps, play with him then. Play with him. Play with him. You want to see that type of excitement. Florida don't see no snow. 1976 or 1977 to 2025. That's a long time. Imagine your program going back to the bottom overnight. People gonna be sick. So the money got to be some prime type money. I came in on the low end. I came in and took 5. I came in and placed 38th. out of all the coaches. I'm 38th out of all the coaches. But everybody talking about me every week. I'm 38th, and they've been talking about me since 2021. Okay. Everybody. When I was at Jackson State, they talking about, well, he can't do it at the Power 4 level. He could do it at the HBCU. No. We doing it in the Power 4. Yeah, we doing it in the Power 4. So, pay me. Pay me what I deserve. Get my cash right. Send my money in and call it a day. Get my NIL right. We need to compete. Y'all know why Jimbo Fisher was mad at Florida State? When he left, they wasn't competing with the money. He needed stuff to compete with Clemson. He needed stuff to compete with Alabama, LSU, Georgia. He needed that type of money to compete with them. Then they paid him like out the yin yang. Texas said, we got all the money. Texas said, we got all the money. So look here. Somebody finna pay my dog. Miss Kim, you say he done made so much money. I'm talking about generated so much money it don't make sense. They better find them ducats. They better find it. Cause ain't no way around it. Like, you got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. Hey, it's gonna be game on. Yeah, it's gonna be game on. Hey, Coach Dre, they already know. Look, it's game on when you come over here. Prime, I'm looking at Prime, #1, y'all. I bet they gonna challenge it. They gonna challenge that #1 spot. Worst case scenario, top 5. Worst case scenario, top 5. Best case scenario, 15 million. Now, I don't know how they gonna do it, but if we ain't signed nothing yet, we trying to get everything ironed out. Hey, let me get that. Let me get him that. Because Rob Livingston need to make a meal. Rob Livingston needs to make a meal if we really like him like that. And him and George Hilo got to be around 6 to maybe 6 to 8. You might not want to put him there, but you got to pay him. Because they like that. They that valuable. George Hilo, if Rob Livingston dip next year, because we ball out so good, he could be that next DC. But you never know. Somebody might say, bro, we hiring you. So you got to give him something to make him say, well, that might not be the right job. I'm going to wait. You got to make him say that might not be the right job. I'm going to wait. If you don't do that, you chancing starting over again. And we don't want to start over just yet. But if anything happened, you could get on the phone and call Danzy back. Because I don't think Danzy will be a defensive coordinator with Mississippi State anytime soon. So you could call a Danzy back. You could call him back. You could call Dennis Thurman back. You could. But I don't see it. I don't see it happening, y'all. All I see is Coach Prime buckling up to take this top 5 rating, or take the top 3 ranking, or take the #1 spot. It's #1. It's #1 and no lower than #5. When that contract hit, it's sure enough gonna be breaking news. Because at the least it's 10. At the max, I'm thinking 15. Or anything to beat Kirby. Not that you trying to beat Kirby, but you're gonna see him get paid. Rob Livingston might get that $1 million. And appreciate it, Miss Kim. Rob Livingston might get that $1 million. Prime get that big boy money. Rob Livingston get that $1 million. And then the other coaches. Hey, blessings to y'all. Hey, I'm going to ride out. Hey, holla, holla.